What did I say to piss you off this time, baby?
Who is the Negro in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, I say. Who is the Negro in your neighborhood when you're running from his ass each day?
Black people don't hope, we wish.
Something that crazy could only come from you.
Right now you live in beliefs. You want to believe things. Belief is ignorance. Right knowledge is to know. You understand that? Belief is ignorance because belief is the acceptance of things that you do not know. And every one of your prayers end with Amen. Let me hear you say amen. Oh, let me hear you say amen. Amen, which is the ancient Egyptian god Amun, and the rock was the sun in us as the original people of the sun. And we roam the earth millions of years, 17,250,000 years to be exact, before Adam was created 49,000 years ago. Now, we don't know good people from bad. We don't know good food from bad. We don't know good music from bad. We don't know anything, and we were the ones who knew everything. And so they put us under a spell. What kind of spell? The spell of ghost worship. You understand? Ghost worship. And they said gospel, ghost spell. All you know is what they told you, and you have belief in what they told you. When we were in our right state of Elohim, we didn't have beliefs. We knew, because we were the gods that everybody worshipped. They made us hate the rising of the sun by telling us, make sure you don't make fudge while the sun is rising. That's because we were sun people. People trying to get away from the sun made us start hating the sun. How'd they make you hate your hair? No, by telling you to pick cotton. The moment we stop counting our hair and cutting our hair and putting our feet on the grass again, things are going to start opening. We lost our eye and our light is dim.
Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's right. I done lost my mind up in here. But that's okay, baby. Because you know where you at. That's right. You know where you at. From New York to Jamaica to Cali to Japan. No, live from ground zero. It's the fastest 30 minutes on air. Your radio show of shows. You know what this is. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is BUSTDAT AZZ Radio. 83.17 FM X. And believe you me, baby. The X stands for You Never Saw Me Coming. When you never saw where I was at, dumbass. The black Lenny Bruce on the loose with the who's better than that balding mini me two punk chump you call a boyfriend. And yes, I'll run rings around that ass like Saturn. So test me, bitch. And if I say anything to offend you, then I'm doing my motherfucking job. Cause you have the option of turning me off when I keep turning you on again and again and again and again and it sounds like a race car. But hey, let's ride, bitches. Okay, so let's see where the fuck we at right about now. Oh yes, first part of this, which we call LA Racist Entitlement. Ho ho ho. Alright, here's a question for the day. Alright, let's see if you guys can figure this shit out. Alright. Which would hurt worse? A calm day that's usually quiet for just a split second you felt this immense spiritual pressure before the nuclear warhead hit your house, destroying thousands in one fell process, or knowing that monstrous leech in the banking system is slowly killing the middle class dream of home ownership, dropping many foreclosure bombs everywhere, and never knowing when you will be hit. You be the judge. The following catalyst is brought to you by the Millie Jackson songs Mess in Your Hands, and the chorus Shit on Your Fingers is for the middle class assholes who get involved with charities and cussing it out for being polite. I don't give a fuck if you're a lawyer or not. Check this shit out. Check this shit in the front yard. Okay? If you're that fucking smart anyway. Okay? Like this shit. Hundreds of foreclosed homes from Pacoima to South LA remain severely blighted by crime, neglect, and swamp-like swimming pools. Yet, 2 years after Los Angeles passed a law to fine scofflaw banks $1,000 a day for failing to fix them, not 1 cent has been collected. The city's foreclosure registry has listed nearly 18,000 homes since July 2010, with information about their bank owners or lien holders. But because of a loophole, the banks listed tens of thousands of other foreclosed properties in national databases off limits to the city. So yeah, you never did see that shit coming. And as complaints pour in about dirty pools and blighted foreclosed properties, city code inspectors have yet to find banks up to 1,000 a day under the city foreclosure registry ordinance. Quoted as saying from the assistant city attorney Tina Hess, she says the city hasn't done any enforcement as far as the registry, and nothing happened. Nothing, saith the mighty assistant city attorney Tina Hess. Deputy Chief of Complex and Special Litigation filed a lawsuit against U.S. Bank to stop it from allowing its foreclosed properties to lapse into despair. Of its 1,500 foreclosed properties, according to the suit, 170 are blighted, including 37 in the San Fernando Valley. Okay, you guys know where I'm going with this, right? Okay, here we go. What the fuck? Okay, this is simple. The money trail. This is simple. It's the money trail. Follow me now. Okay, the majority of home funding companies process home loans through one of the largest banking systems in Caliwaka Bank. It's called Bank of America. It has 5,700 facilities. Okay, these are the same assholes that charge excessive fees to every transaction you do. Even if you're walking by the fucking place, they charge you 2%. Okay, remember that you moved out there to get away from here. But to feel as a part of this world, you bring in your own opportunities of entitlement and criminality. Now you're proving white flight by the very thing you worship and respected above the upheaval of the economy. It makes a lot of fucking sense, doesn't it? Thanks to your greedy ass GOP, Congress, the future ain't as leave it to beaver looking as it is now, ain't it? Okay, you dumb bastards. Okay, especially when the banks are copiously and clearly using the laws of financial attrition through the 48 laws of power. Why do you think Deutschland Bank is in such hot water with the U.S.? Them motherfuckers have built apartment buildings, all kinds of shit up out here. As soon as they heard how rugged motherfuckers was living in them, they backed up and now they're getting sued. I mean, it ain't because they haven't found Hitler's missing pinky toe, no. It's because it's out of U.S. territory, as in Bank of America. Gee, Tina Hess, better get a passport, bitch, because Skid Row is eating up fools like a black hole out here. Really. I mean, this is some fucked up shit, though, but come on, baby, have you seen the inside of my ass here? All right, it's kind of dark, all right? Think about it. I'll be black after this.
I like where this is going. I like where this is going. Check this out. Real hardcore. Bang, borrow, steal, recycle, whenever week's a day. This is survival. If you got ass, get cash, but no gas, run fast, cause the bus ain't waiting. They be hustling in park cars and moving slow like a brain workout. Here's the norm, yo. Cold holders run the circuits waiting to pierce the universe. Iron fist, stab the center of the uterus. Check it. 2012 was hell, but like now the beginning ends with us. Man, bastards, slag bitches, all tools in their own mental systems. Can't free themselves, thinking God missed them. But change bring it enough that's strange. On the verge of their brains, no trigger they carving, saying when all stand naked, the same becomes plain. Don't complain if we're not off the clock, then we're all of the same thing. Human culture is dying, no lying. Like a rabbit idiots that are paid the lie in the eye, and I'm just flying. The origins of plight got it right. Flight when the unseen are trying to beg, borrow, steal, and recycle. On the things that don't count, a trick survival. Borrow, steal, and recycle. Borrow, steal, and recycle. Borrow, steal, and recycle. Borrow, steal, and recycle. Ask me yourself, does it resonate the real who? You get rules, garbage that you feed, you boo-boo. The only time it works for shit is when it helps find preservation from demarcation. There ain't no little Africa imprint, just the thought of it seems to illuminate from the stick. Chained by the streets, I'm walking next to the seems funny. We exploited, living boxes under money. So medieval, goddamn the queen, bow to the king and praise the pseudo genius of them who think they run teams. The answer's in the graveyard to the world's problem, but I can talk to the dead that don't see what I'm spitting. Curious that in the volume of things, how much mucus can leak you cuss. The average radio slash don't know us from us. What's your name? Russ? As the unseen are trying to beg, borrow, and steal on the day that don't count of trick survival. So get a buck off my Joe and earn you a new idol. Bang, bang, borrow, steal down, sight, sight, bang, bang, fucking down, sight, sight, bang, bang, borrow, steal down, sight, sight, bang, bang, borrow, steal this.
Uh-oh, I think I got a new message coming in. There's a new message coming in. There's a new message coming in. Ma Skittles Facebook report. Oh, the shit I find interesting, funny, and refreshing on my Facebook is truly, for the lack of better terms, fucking nuts. Alright? Let's see. Got this from the Museum of Sex. Now, this has been in the story for the last 2 days, but, you know, I had to, like, look at this real quick and spoof it. It's a pic post of Prince Harry, butt naked in Vegas. Okay, so guess what? I guess, you know, what happens in Vegas is enough to wrinkle up your proof-race granny, now is it? Okay. Naked ass Harry, swinging in the breeze. Now that's called freedom to be royally freaky. Alrighty. On some other freaky shit, the Onion pic posted of a new series they're running. Absolutely hilarious. You gotta check this shit out. It's called The Sex House. Now think what you want until you see it, okay? The series gives a good idea of how far we've strayed from our natural lusting instincts of actually, you know, talking to people in the human sense instead of doing the digital shit, alright? And finally, sent in by my man Ravage, a post pic of Twit Romney in jail. That's right, Supercracker got busted for disturbing the peace back in '81. Bet you didn't know that shit, okay? This is great because this makes him and every other sucker punch bastard just a goddamn target for motherfuckers like me who are into robbing and stealing. You know, that's the straight up Beastie Boy line, you know, robbing and stealing 8 days a week. Yeah, that's right, bitches, that's what I do for a fucking living. Check that shit.
Relax and just sit down and just let me find my shit, okay?
How many of you out there think this country's a democracy?
I don't think we can answer that.
How many of you out there think this country's a democracy?
I don't think we can answer that. I don't think.
As the spray paint on the wall so often says, if voting changed anything, they'd make it illegal.
Who is it? Ross? Are you by yourself?
Yeah, I'm by myself.
You sure? You sure?
Yeah,
You sure?
yeah, I'm sure I'm by myself.
When more people realize that overthrowing the rich is not just in our own best interest, it's a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm by myself.
It's a hell of a lot of fun. It's a hell of a lot of fun. It's a hell of a lot of fun. As the spray paint on the wall so often says, when more people realize that overthrowing the rich is not just in our own best interest, it's a hell of a lot. People didn't vote for Star Wars. People didn't vote for drug wars. No one voted for acid rain. People didn't vote for Star Wars. People didn't vote for drug wars. No one voted for acid rain.
Yes, thank you, my children. Thank you. Onward, forward, Christian soldiers, into my black baraka. Okay, this is a frightening stat here. The middle class is eroding from 51% down from 2 years ago at 61%. And the lower class is rising from 21 cents to 29 cents. 29%, not 29 cents, but what the fuck? It's 8% more. Don't worry, we got plenty of room and no jobs awaiting you in the Terror Dome. Okay? The funny is when I hear how broke motherfuckers is, it translates to a bunch of whiny white elitist bullshit. Okay? If you knew how the economy was going to be, then why didn't you take your funky ass to Canada? Okay? Damn, man. If you knew this shit, go. Okay? I would. I mean, they have a better economy than we do, because they've never had, 43 at the helm of manipulating the very financial disparity that you use as a crutch against those that work for you. I couldn't give a rat's ass for you, even on my worst day.